Extended Play, never mind the disco, we go to the arcade to discover the next dance revolution. We offer you the latest in genetic mutations with Fear Effect 2, and we get our happy hands on Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Stick around, it's game time!
Hello and welcome to Extended Play from Metreon in San Francisco. I'm Kate Botello.
And I'm Adam Sessler. You probably noticed at your local arcade the Dance Dance Revolution machine, which I imagine on weekends gets pretty busy.
Well, we've even given it a try ourselves with somewhat mixed results.
We stay.
Yeah. However, people of all ages and abilities are really enjoying this newfound hobby, and it's even reached the competitive level.
Well, Dance Dance Revolution is actually a whole new innovative type of game that combines dance music, rhythm, music obviously, and the traditional gameplay elements. But what makes this so unique is that rather than being a passive experience where you're kind of sitting on the couch glued to the TV, this game is an active experience where it forces you to get up and actually do the dance steps that are to the rhythm and the beat of the music.
Whoa. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's definitely a culture.
I think one of the reasons why this game has become kind of a phenomenon is because it combines two things, music and dancing. And if you look across, history or even throughout different cultures, dancing and music are inherent parts of anyone's life.
We have a lot of fun together. I know a lot of the kids that are here at the tournament today, and they've been over to my house to play it numerous times, and a lot of them are going to college, and they're all interesting. They keep me young.
I try not to let it take over too much of my life, but second after everything else, it's something that I think about during the day. When I close my eyes, I see arrows scrolling up and everything,
There's a really big community out there that focus on their game, and I think a lot of their life is based on the game and their friends that they've made playing the game.
It's way more than a game. It's definitely a social activity because DDR is different from other video games. It's not like Tekken, where you get a lot of smug-faced, very competitive, very condescending people. DDR is all about having fun.
You focus a whole bunch of energy on it. It's like what aerobics is for athletic people.
Oh, it's a wonderful game. It's allowed me to lose a lot of weight to begin with, but in general it's a social event, but it's a fun game to music. It's just all kinds of things.
It's a really good source of exercise because it's helped me run the miles, so like I could get more stamina from it and everything.
I think just about everyone that I know that plays this game has lost weight. I've lost about 10 pounds myself.
About 25 pounds.
15 pounds.
I mean, I've got like calves of steel now. Wonderful exercise. As a matter of fact, since I started playing 10 months ago, I've lost about 130 pounds.
It's become a big part of my life.
A bunch of people getting together, playing, getting their groove on, seeing who's going to outdo each other playing this game. I think that there are a lot of really good players out there, and just seeing them go up against some other really good players, I'm thinking that's really awesome.
I consider it a sport.
Be afraid.
Be very afraid.
But don't be afraid to check out the competition highlights on extendedplay.com. Kind of makes you want to practice at home first, huh?
Lots and lots of practice.
Yeah.
And now, here's some game news.
Sega Corporation has announced that it plans to cut 300 jobs as part of its exit from the console manufacturing market. This amounts to approximately 11% of its workforce. Sega says it will accept voluntary retirement from those 300 employees. A Bloomberg report has announced that Microsoft may delay introducing the Xbox in Japan until 2002. Analysts interviewed said the Japanese game companies have yet to embrace the U.S.-developed console. Microsoft may reveal more of its Japan marketing strategy at the Tokyo Game Show, where Chairman Bill Gates is slated to give the keynote address. Botello has announced the development of Earthworm Jim for the Game Boy Advance. Based on David Perry's classic SNES game, Earthworm Jim is being developed by Pipe Dream Interactive and is scheduled for release this summer.
Coming up on Extended Play, we play football international style with FIFA 2001 and make mincemeat of mutants in Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix.
Welcome back to Extended Play from Metreon in San Francisco.
With games like Madden 2001 and SSX, EA has become the #1 game developer for the PlayStation 2 in the U.S., although they're only number 8 in Japan.
Now, their FIFA soccer titles have a long-standing reputation for quality, and while the latest version may have a few flaws, it's still a solid winner. Here's FIFA 2001.
Some of the best titles to hit the PlayStation 2 are professional sports games, and FIFA 2001 Major League Soccer is no exception. This is a game that looks and plays like a champion. The first thing that'll catch your attention is the large number of teams you can choose from. There are 17 international leagues with full rosters of every team. AI is much improved over previous FIFA titles, especially on the defensive side of the ball. If your passing isn't quick and on target, you'll turn it over every time. You can slide tackle all you want, but if you do it too much, you're gonna get carded.
It was a bit impetuous there and so early in the game as well.
The graphics are simply stunning. The players look ready to run right off the screen as they play on some of the most realistic fields we've ever seen. The arenas are huge and the crowds are crazed with the kind of enthusiasm that makes NFL fans look like they're watching chess.
Great goal! He's thinking of the top corner.
The announcers are enthusiastic Brits who are actual real-life announcers for the BBC.
I'm just putting on the sunscreen.
They're rarely distracting, although sometimes a little repetitive.
Missed the ball with the tackle.
You can play an entire season, set up a tournament, or customize your own league and playoffs. There's also a training mode where you can practice special situations like free kicks, throw-ins, and corners. FIFA 2001 Major League Soccer is fast-paced, instantly playable, and perfect for capturing the massive scope of this insanely popular worldwide sport.
Let's one go from way out.
Extended Play gives it an impressive 4 out of 5.
Yes, he scored into the top corner. That's a great finish.
All the fun of the game without the mounted police and hooliganism. Our next game is set to be the last big hit for the PlayStation. It's the sequel to last year's surprise hit that took Resident Evil-style gameplay and put it in a very attractive package. It's Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix.
The human race, a sentient species. We dream and we ponder.
Spanning a whopping 4 compact discs, Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix is actually a prequel to the original Fear Effect. The action begins in the near-future Hong Kong, where disease is rampant and genetic tampering and stealing DNA are all the rage. Playing as Assassin Hana, Mercenary Royce, Bruiser Deke, or Tech Expert Rain, the plotline takes 4 unsavory yet likable characters across a variety of locales. Like other survival horror games, time is spent solving puzzles, navigating mazes, and avoiding certain doom by battling with freakish mutants.
Die, kitties.
Luckily, the variety of available weapons has more than doubled since the original. Retro Helix sets up the story well, delivering impressive high-resolution anime-style graphics that blend seamlessly from cutscenes to gameplay, with virtually no load time between scenes. The game's sound is good, with effects that punctuate surprise scares, and voice acting that injects a fair amount of emotion and believability into the game's complex storyline, even though it's occasionally over the top.
Shoot anything that moves.
Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix is a truly excellent game that is sure to appeal to fans of the action, adventure, and survival horror genres. This is perhaps the last truly classic game that the PS1 will see, and serious gamers should not pass it up. Extended Play gives Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix a solid 4 out of 5.
You know, speaking of fearless women, it's hard to be Kate. Kate Archer, that is. So here's some codes for No One Lives Forever that might help you beat Kate just a little bit longer.
Agent Archer, how thoughtful of you to join us.
We all know that no one lives forever, but maybe these cheats will help you live a little longer.
I'm having fun.
When playing a game, type the letter T, then type in the letters MP followed by one of the following codes.
I'm in position.
Never run out of ammo by typing, "We got Death Star."
You look like you need a monkey.
Skip the doctor visit and type Dr. Deads for full health.
Looks like 6 of them. Can you handle it?
Of course I can.
Lost your armor? Beef it back up by typing Wonder Bra.
I'm dangerous when I'm upset.
And to wield your invincible Kate Archer powers, type I'm your father.
You think I'll tell you something just because you asked me 3 times?
Coming up on Extended Play, we check out the latest installment in the Icewind Dale saga and give you a sneak peek at one of the most highly anticipated games ever.